I'm still at BorderCon Mexico with the most anticipated truck of the year. I've been asked countless times when it's coming. Well, it just arrived. This is the new 4Runner, and like I said, the first time I saw it. Well, this is like a Tacoma, but with steroids put on top of it, because they made it much more robust, much more squared off. They changed it a lot so that everyone would be super happy with it. Air intake on top to cool those hybrid engines we have inside. Here we have a camera, the Toyota logo that comes all on the front, rigid lights, with a light bar we have all the way at the bottom, and below it says Toyota Racing Development Professional. Made entirely of iron for maximum protection on all sides. The focus was on, so that when you saw it, you wouldn't say, wow, it's just another one. Despite having nearly identical engines, transmissions, and many similarities, they made each vehicle distinct. So much so that this one is really going to give a hard time to many of the SUVs out there on the market, SUVs like this one. That's the Toyota Camry. We are at the Mexico border. Please subscribe to my channel, as 80% of my video viewers don't subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could do this for me. It would mean a lot. See you. More than 3 million Forerunners have been sold in the last 40 years. And this 6th generation model offers a new, cool look and amazing features. But it keeps the rugged style and capability that all the adventure lovers are looking for in Toyota models. It definitely will be. If we come here from the side, we see that we have LED lights up here and huge fenders that stick out from the sides. Toyota Racing Development Pro. This is the super cool Toyota Racing Development Pro package, which comes with 33-inch wheels. Assembled at the Tajora plant of Toyota Motor Corporation in Japan, the platform of the 2025 Forerunner uses a tough-boxed, high-strength steel ladder frame chassis, features a multi-link rear coil suspension, and a double wishbone front suspension. Here we have two engines. The first is a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 2.4L engine with 278 HP and 317 lb-ft of torque. The i4 Max has a 2.4-liter engine, which is the second engine option. It also had a hybrid charge there with 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. The battery is 1.87 kilowatt hours and the transmission is an 8-speed automatic. We have a wheelbase of 112.2 inches, a length of 194.9 inches. The total width is 77.8 inches. The height is 70.8, and the ground clearance we have here is 9 inches. The center reads Toyota Racing Development Professional. This is pure metal. We also have the pillars, roof rails, because remember that you can take this to do all kinds of mistakes you can imagine. The all-new Forerunner 2025 is built from the ground up, and it's built on Toyota's tough global Toyota New Global Architecture F truck platform, which is shared with the Tacoma Land Cruiser, Tundra, and the Sequoia. Camera for a 360-degree view, foldable, sturdy doors, and wherever you look at it, on the side it has lines, it has the ridge, it goes up and down, because when you look at it, they wanted it to look sturdy, to look impressive, just like here on the back door, what we see here, super impressive. I didn't expect so much from her. In fact, when I look at her and compare her with the other Toyota Racing Development PROs we have around me here, for me, this SUV is superior to all of them. There aren't 3 rows of seats, but there is a window here in the back. Let's continue over here with this one we have here. It opens and closes because they kept this mirror. This is what goes up and down, and we also have this in a Tacoma windshield wiper. They left it hidden here at the bottom, so they took advantage to do that. Well done. Toyota camera here in the back, Toyota Racing Development Professional iForce Max. That's Toyota's goal for the future. Here we have storage space down below, and the battery, because this is the hybrid, it's right here under the seat. In the future, there may be 3 seat rows, but currently none have a connector here, so that you can connect and then we head out again. This is capable of towing up to 6,000 pounds. Okay, is it super ready with the Toyota towing package? Here at the bottom, the spare wheel is also underneath. The adoption of the innovative Toyota New Global Architecture F platform not only adds strength, but also improves the driving comfort and road handling of this vehicle. Passengers feel the benefit of this new platform, even when traveling in the 3rd row. Available, which we don't have yet, but it's on the way. Okay, here in the back, it's the same. These are the seats that go down and up, because here it's prepared so that when you have 3 rows of seats, you have access to the 3rd row of seats. When you get in here, these seats are reclining because you have the lever here on the side to move it forward and back. Now I can't find it. They only gave us 20 minutes to do this. Here in the center, I have 2 cup holders in the middle, USB connectors here, and air conditioning vents. All the floor mats are rubber, so you can wash them and you can clean everything you want. Here, okay, and these seats here are reclining so you can be super comfortable. The sunroof only reaches the front part. If you look at the doors, it has a JBL sound system, cup holders in the doors as well. The pockets, if they're not mesh, they're completely closed. I don't know if I'm going to like this or if I'm going to like the Bronco from now on, but this is phenomenal. Let's see the front. The interior is impressive despite being closed and hot. They asked me if it's the same or different from before. Toyota has already implemented this feature in their Tacoma and Tundra models. 14.5-inch screen, red button for the start. And here in the center, we have all the controls for towing, stability bar, the locker in the rear differential. We also have one for the camera, wireless charger, all the driving modes. They're also here. Hill descent control, hill control. Look at the steering wheel. I'm opening the door because it's too hot in here. The red stripe in the center. Look, the steering wheel is all perforated leather. Good screen in the center. Also up here you have this. This is a JBL speaker that you can take with you. We also saw this in the Tacoma. You take it with you so you can listen to music backwards, forwards, whenever you want to do it. This is nice. I would go home if they gave me one. It fits really well. You take it off and put it on and it looks spectacular. The Toyota Racing Development professional volume button is here on the lever with the red, but I was asked a lot about the interior changes, which were significant. Short sunroof, but it has a pretty good sunroof. And I like what they've done. The change is impressive. I don't like that we only have 4-cylinder engines here, but well, that's what's new. They're turbos, they're hybrids, they're very strong, they're very powerful, so let's move forward with them. The Trail Hunter, completely new, is an off-road vehicle from Toyota available with equipment that was recently integrated from ARB Ullman. We see that these are a suspension system and Rigid Industries, the lights, those we see incredible on all of them. This is the Trail Hunter. Here we have what they call the Old Man Emu suspension, and the one we did, the Toyota Racing Development Pro, has Fox suspension. This limited model has a street-focused suspension. Despite its nice appearance, I wouldn't buy it as it's not suitable for me. I want you to come and see this. Look at this iron bar. This is the iron bar I mentioned to you all in all the trucks, in all the cars. This iron bar is so that when rocks come down and hit here, they don't do any damage to this upper part. And what if we get down here underneath? Look at the protection it has. It's incredibly big. The iron, all the steel it has for protection underneath. They've prepared it incredibly well. The Trail Hunter logo, that's a logo that gives you a lot belief, a lot of credibility. The Trail Hunter adds protection and includes rock sliders and high-strength steel plates for off-grid adventure capabilities. The Triathlete is also equipped with a Heritage grille with Toyota lettering in bronze, and a 20-inch integrated LED light bar that is complemented by color-selectable rigid ambient LED lights. A 2,400-watt power inverter provides energy to 2 locations in the cabin and in the rear cargo area. The trailer is ready for customization with all of Toyota's accessory options, using 3 easily accessible auxiliary switches that are pre-wired throughout the vehicle. Here we have the I4 Max vent for breathing, which means the intake can go into the water up to here. There I am in the car with my friend Lore, telling her that in Venezuela they go in up to a certain point, but we keep on going further back. Well, here we can see a bit of the suspension that says Trail Hunter. You can see it there. It's super, super ready, super aggressive. And this is the one for those who have money. As I say, the ones who have the cash, this is the one I recommend. These rims are gold, 18 inches. The tires we already know are 33, but they're sturdy, they're big. Let's take a look up top as well. We have the bars, and we come back here to the rear part. This is disconnected. Otherwise, I would show you how it goes down and up, how it goes up, so you can see it. It's all there. They have it open. It's the same interior as we had in the other one, or what's different from the other one, for example, under the Toyota name. We have these yellow colors that are also on the door. It says Trail Hunter. You can see it very clearly on the door. It says Trail Hunter. Those are some of the differences it has right now. Basically, it's the same interior as the rest in this truck, which is what it's prepared for to lift it. On the mountains or rocks in front of us. Now I'll show you the Limited to see how the refinement changes. It's another truck, the Limited. Let me show you inside, Lauren. One of the differences is in the front. These top models lack an air intake as they aren't designed for high speeds. This one, however, features an air intake. When ascending mountains and rocks, what we have behind me operates smoothly. Let's go around so you can see that the whole front changes. It's all chrome and delicate plastic now. We have the sensors and this cover. I just start it up. In just 2 steps, hitting it against the rocks will destroy it. Let me show you the interior and how things change here. Who says it now? Toyota? If we have the same screen size and the central controls here, we don't have any off-road system like we have in the other one. Yeah, this one is for the street, for you to feel good with it, so you can say, I have a 4Runner to go out for a drive, but only for a guy who respects himself. Doing off-road. He buys that one, the real Brava, or a Toyota Racing Development Professional that comes super equipped with everything he wants. You even have steps here to help you get down. If you think it's too high or not, you can use them to help yourself get out. And to talk about the delicacy we've been mentioning for a while. Well, when you open the door, the step comes out, and if you bring it to places like this, you'll destroy it in 2 days. But it's still a step. So that it has all the comfort. Even the doors feel a little different, even though it's the same design, same fender, same everything, but the difference in colors, the difference in suspension, the type of tire they're using, the rims, which are kind of spoked as well. And here in the back, very simple, very simple. The truck, I prefer those ones. I don't know about you, but anyway, there you had it. Here it is, you asked me for it. I brought it to you. I think I'm bringing it to you pretty early because today they're presenting it in the afternoon. They brought me in the morning. Here, if you look around me, there are the other trucks, and they're all Toyota Racing Development Professional. The interior and the lines of these are much more aggressive, much more robust. They're much wider. I also really like that two-tone color combination. Look over here. This is the Tacoma, also with special packages and the i4 Max engine. They're sharing everything, including the same engine. That's what prevents me from being happy. Anyway, they're powerful and excellent. And since you all love Toyota, there you have it. This is the new Forerunner from the Mexico border. See you next time, Al Vasquez.